Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. In today's training, I'm going to be running you through the 5-step process that you can take to start your brand new online fitness coaching business as a complete beginner in 2023. Now, why am I making this video in the first place? Who am I? What gives me the right? My name is Corbin. I run a business called sixfigurefitpro.co, and we help fitness coaches scale their online businesses from zero all the way up to 20K plus per month by leveraging automated outreach systems, which means you don't need to do the outreach yourself, and simple to run, cost-effective ads. Even on the organic side alone, just by using that system, I was able to scale my online coaching business from zero all the way to 23K a month within just 60 days. And that's the exact same thing that we help fitness coaches do day in and day out. And the thing that I've found so often is that fitness coaches have unfortunately been lied to. They've been told that the old, outdated methods for getting clients, scaling your business, that they still work. And the truth is they don't. They may have worked 5 years ago, but those times are long gone. Right now, the kind of systems that people are using are automated. We leverage AI, leverage software to do all the menial work for you. And if you aren't aware of these systems and you're not using them yet, this is the video that every beginner needs to watch. Whether you have a coaching business or you're just about to start, you're going to get something amazing from this video. So without further ado, let me dive straight into it. So in today's teaching, we're going to be going over how to decide on your very own fitness coaching offer, how to decide on your niche, how to get qualified fitness leads, and how to convert them into clients, and of course, how to actually deliver on the service in a way that no other coach is delivering on their services in 2023, moving into 2024. Of course, I've got some amazing bonuses for you guys at the end of this video as well. So let's dive straight into how to decide on your fitness coaching offer. Now, the old way of doing things. The old way of doing things is, we're going to do customized meal plan and customized workout plan, and it's going to be with our custom app, and look how sick this is, and we're going to charge you $200 a month for it. That's the old way, and there's so many problems with that. Number one, it's low ticket, right? Number two, because every other fitness coach is offering the exact same thing, there's nothing that differentiates you, you get immediately put into the generalist category. Generalists is where fitness coaches go to die, all right? Being a generalist at anything means you're not special, you don't stand out, and that's the reason why so many fitness coaches struggle to make money. Just being blunt, right? But that is the old way, and that's the way that unfortunately fitness coaches have been lied to and told that that is how they need to do fitness coaching businesses, right? The new way is you need to have one high value core thing that you offer that's so unique and sets you apart. Some examples of this is if you can help manage the process of doing blood work for your client. No other fitness coach that's running a $200 a month program is offering that. Why is that so important? Why is that so high value? Imagine you're on the receiving end. You're a client of someone's fitness coaching program, and they say, hey man, first thing we're going to do for you before we customize anything, before we do your workout plans or your meal plans, we're going to make sure we can get your blood done. We're going to take a look at what's going on, where you're lacking in terms of vitamins, what's going on with your hormones, and make sure that the program and the nutrition plan that we build for you is so pinpoint accurate and tailored to you in a way that it can't be tailored to anyone else. That right there screams value. More than that, it separates you from 80% of coaches running the same bullshit offer, right? Just blood work, just doing that. I'm not saying you have to be the one to take their blood, but if you can facilitate that process, pay for them to get their blood work done as part of your offer, that immediately means you can charge significantly more money for your program. In essence, the new way of offering fitness coaching programs is significantly higher value than anything else people have seen on the market, and subsequently significantly higher prices. You want to be the highest paid coach in your niche because you provide more value than any other coach can possibly compete with. That is how you stand out. That's how you attract people that actually have money to invest in you. So find your core one thing. Next, how to decide on the niche that you're actually going to serve. This is really important. The $1 million niche core 4 criteria is A, they have purchasing power equivalent to your asking price. I'm going to touch on that in a second. B, they're easy to find, easy to target, right? C, it's a growing market. And 4, they're in massive pain and they have a desire. I'm going to touch on A and D. For A, purchasing power equivalent to your asking price. The old way of doing things is most people are just going to target general niches. Men and women that want to lose weight. That's so boring. That's so like 5 years ago, right? Now they do have purchasing power enough to pay for $200 a month. Sure. anyone really fits into that category. But if you want to start charging high ticket prices, offering high value, now you need to look at different people, because just average ordinary people are not going to be able to afford a $2,000 program, right? And it's not so much that they aren't going to be able to afford it. It has a lot more to do with D. It's average ordinary people. If you put a $2,000 solution in front of them, they're not actually that motivated to go after it, right? Because they're not in deep enough pain, right? This is why you need to focus on a niche that actually has some stuff on the line. They have the most to gain or lose, right? I want to give you a couple of examples of people that fall into these categories that perfectly match up with this call for idea. You can steal these, you can adjust it however you want, but I want to give you some ideas of, good niche versus bad niche right here. A bad niche: helping men and women lose weight so they can feel good and have more energy. I have seen that exact thing written in more coaches' bios than I care to admit. It's so embarrassing, right? How can you possibly expect to cut through the market when everyone and their dog is trying to help the same people, right? A good niche, I'm going to give one example here: helping skinny entrepreneurs struggling to pack on muscle build a top G physique and command respect with our 16-week muscle morphing masterclass. Let's go down the line. Purchasing power. Yes, if they're an entrepreneur, they have cash, right? B, easy to find and target. 1,000,000%. There's more entrepreneurs that are successful now than ever before, and it's only growing. Are they easy to find? Hell yeah. And I'm actually going to show exactly how to find this exact niche in the next couple slides. C, is it a growing market? 100%. There is more money in circulation online now than there has ever been. That's a growing market. Pain and desire. This is the interesting thing about the entrepreneur market that not a lot of people understand. You have to take a step back. Imagine you are this successful, skinny, young, rich kid. You built up a business, you put your whole life into this business, it's successful now, right? You've got the money, you got the clothes, you got the car, whatever it is. What's missing? Sure, you can flex your cash and be in the club and maybe try and get girls, whatever the case may be. But what's really missing? Respect. Yes, you can get respect from other young people, being like, wow, you made so much money, cool. But put yourself in their shoes. Because they don't have a great physique, they can't physically command respect. They can't attract the kind of quality partner that they want in their life. People only take an interest in them because of their money. That is a huge pain problem. Their desire is to be genuinely desired. Just having money and just having cars is not enough. They're on a mission to become a full, well-rounded person, right? And they can't do that without having an amazing physique. That's just the entrepreneur market. I can break down any niche you put in front of me and actually tell you what the real pain they're facing is. And when you can tap into those emotional desires and pain points, that is how you can charge so much money for your services. Next, how to get qualified leads based on the niche. So if we're sticking with this entrepreneur niche, for example, I'm going to show you my 2 favorite organic methods to get an overflow of leads completely organically, right? So it's free or it costs a couple bucks, okay? First one we're going to go through is the pinpoint leads method. This is one of my favorite. This is one that we used time and time again. We still use today, and it's made us so much money. This is the one core thing that my appointment setters did for me that made me 100K within 7 months. I'm actually going to show you that case study in a second, right? Now, for example, let's say you're targeting this entrepreneur market and your demographic is skinny, rich kids, essentially. What you want to do, just start on Instagram with your keyword. For this, I typed in crypto, right? I looked through, found this guy, he fits my archetype, right? Next, what you want to do is follow them, okay? And then it'll come up with suggested for you. Click see all and it'll come up with a big list of people. Go through and look for people that you feel match up with this exact target demographic, right? And then you just keep going down the rabbit hole. Now, this is method number 1. This helps you create a pinpoint list really quickly. You're only reaching out to very hyper qualified people right away, right? The second one is what I call the ethical heist method. And this is if you want mass amounts of leads, right? And to actually walk you through this method step by step, I have a completely free training here on my YouTube. It's going to take way too long if I try and break that down in this video, but it's how to get 10,000 qualified leads for $20. So click here after this video and watch that. That's going to show you how to, get an amazing quality lead list that you can reach out to. Now, here's the big one: how to convert these leads into clients. And this is where so many coaches go wrong. The old way, I keep bringing this up, but it has honestly been the death of so many coaches, unfortunately, right? Their business. The old way of doing things is you've been told that you, as the fitness coach, need to be the one to send all of the messages, right? So you've got your qualified lead list, right? Which honestly, if you've watched this far in the video, you're further ahead than 80% of coaches. Most coaches don't even know how to get a list of leads, right? Now you know, right? But you've been told that you, as the coach, need to be the one to manually message your leads, right? That you need to be the one every single day, DM 100 people, reach out, make contact. That you need to be the one to try and convert them into interested leads. That you need to be the one to manually book them on sales calls. That could not be more ineffective in 2023, especially moving into 2024, right? The method that we've used for years and that we continue to use for all of our clients, that works today and it'll work forever, is you as a fitness coach. Your only job is to hire an appointment setter who will send the messages for you. I'm going to repeat that again. You can actually hire somebody else for very cheap, $3 an hour, up to $5 an hour. They're an amazing method that we use in the program to actually get appointment setters to do the work for us for free, completely based off commission, which means our acquisition channel is free. It's completely paid for. And what they will do is send 100 messages per day to any kind of lead that you want. You can give them access to all of this training where they can go and build a lead list for you. You can get them to watch this video, for example. They can build the list for you. So all you need to do is worry about your own training, train your own clients, and jump on the sales calls that they book you. I wake up every morning and my own appointment setter, we still run this. My own appointment setter books me calls while I'm sleeping, and I wake up and there's more calls for me to take the next day. Your only job is to look after you, look after your clients, get on calls and make money. This should be the first thing you delegate, but so many coaches are still stuck on this old method, and I can't believe it. I mean, this is why I'm in business, so it's a good problem to have, good for me, right? But if you're watching this video, I hope that you're never going to fall back into this pattern again, right? Because your life, everything about your business can change as soon as you hire this person, okay? Now you might be wondering, okay, cool, I hire this person, that's great. By the way, I also have training on my YouTube on how exactly, you can go about this, that kind of thing. But if you're looking at this and you're wondering, okay, well, what messages do they even send, right? Like, cool, I've hired this person, but like, how do I get them to message people in a way that gets leads interested to even jump on a call with me? Well, once again, I have another free training here on my YouTube, which breaks down the exact script that my appointment setters use to make me 100K in 7 months, exclusively targeting cold leads. So that's 100K just from cold leads. People who didn't follow me, didn't know me, 100K from cold leads in 7 months, right? That free training, you can click the link to after this video, and then you'll find out exactly what script to give your appointment setter, right? And by the end of it, you've got this beautiful system that does the work for you. Water break. Now, delivering the service. This is super important. You've done all this, you've got the client, cool. Delivering the service, what do you do? Once again, I'm gonna bring up the old way. The old way is that you as a fitness coach need to do everything. And again, maybe you're watching this and you've been selling very cheap programs. What does that mean? You're being inundated with cheap clients, so many demands, it's a cheap program. You don't have the profit to be able to hire an assistant coach so that you can get out of the grind and focus on growing the business. And so you stay there stuck in the trenches. And that is why so many coaches can't scale and they can't make money because they're stuck on the old way. The new way is something that I probably shouldn't share because this is one of the most core things that we do when we're building new high ticket programs for our fitness coaching clients. And it's the first hire we get them to make is actually getting them to outsource their nutrition to a nutritionist. Now I'm going to unpack that for you because some of you are like, no, I want to do the nutrition myself, or it's going to be way too expensive. I'm going to dispel all of those myths for you, right? Who to hire is this nutritionist? Why should you hire them? Well, if you break down what you do for a client in a fitness coaching offer, you've got the customized fitness plan, yes, and customized nutrition. Cool. Most people know that gains are made and lost in the kitchen, right? So how can you outsource a very important part of the result for your client to someone who is 9 times out of 10 going to be better at it than you? And I say that because most coaches are fitness coaches. They haven't necessarily studied as many years as what a nutritionist has. They don't necessarily have all the knowledge that a nutritionist has. And even if you can make the case that you know more than a nutritionist, one, you can just find a better nutritionist, right? But it's such a wise business move to outsource so much of that work to someone else whose sole responsibility is the nutrition. By doing so, you massively increase the value of your program, right? Because when your client can get access to a private nutritionist within your program, they feel taken care of on a level that no other 80% coach is going to be able to do for them. Your nutritionist is going to meet with your client once a fortnight, do all their custom plans, check in with them daily. Your only responsibility now is to attend your weekly live group coaching calls, build out the custom workout plans, and that is it. By doing that, you give your clients better value, better results, you can raise your prices significantly, and you offload so much of your work. This is such an important mechanism, all right? Now, the benefits of that, as mentioned, you have to do all those things, raise your prices, the whole nine, but how much is really going to cost you? I'll tell you a story. One of my clients was able to bring on board, and we outsource the work. They don't become our employee, we outsource, just subcontract, the work. One of my clients was able to bring on board Tyson Fury's former nutritionist for £400. And what they did, they met with their clients every single fortnight, built the custom nutrition plans, chatted to them every day, did the daily checkups for £400 to take care of the client for the whole duration of the 12-week program. £400 for 12 weeks of service for your client. You can sell a program like that for minimum $1,500, which means you're walking away minimum $1,000. When is the last time in your coaching business, if you even have one, that you've been able to profit $1,000 off of one client and do a fraction of the work? Never, right? You'd have to get a client on a retainer for like 10 months if you're doing 100 a month, right? When have you ever been able to profit $1,000 off of one client and do less work? This is the new way. This is the way that's working under your nose, that is helping coaches scale 5K, 10K, lightning speed. And so the cost is nothing compared to all the benefits. And that is the art of delivering your service. The new way, 2023 as an online fitness coach, moving into 2024 if you want to dominate it, right? Now, of course, the big bonuses. This video has covered 97% of the process for starting your online fitness coaching business. But if you'd like to take things further, then I have an amazing bonus for you. Action step number 1 is a giveaway here. Like this video and comment below the one takeaway that you got from watching this video. After 1 week, I'm going to go through the comments and pick the winner, and you're going to get a one-on-one coaching session with me for an hour completely for free. We can chat about whatever you want. If you want to talk about making a better offer, if you want to talk about the step-by-step process on how exactly you can pick the best niche, right? How to set up your appointment setting framework, whatever the case may be, whatever you want to chat about, that's what we're going to do, right? On that one-on-one call. So if you received any value from this whatsoever, if this has opened your eyes to a new way of thinking about doing business as an online fitness coach, go ahead, follow this action step. But I'm not done yet. Action step number 2 is the appointment setter free training giveaway. So this one anyone can, right? If you would like to know the exact step-by-step process on how you can hire your very own appointment setter for your coaching business, then I've left the first link below in the description here to my free training. It's a half an hour long free training, and it walks you through step by step exactly how you can hire your own appointment setter, right? The job posts to make, exactly how to train them, the DM scripts, everything you'll need to know. Just click the first link in the description below and you can get access to this free training. So guys, I really hope this video helped you out. This is, I genuinely believe, going to be the gold standard for fitness code moving into 2024, and you do not want to be left behind. We're about to enter into that New Year's resolution boom, and you do not want to miss out on your golden opportunity to capitalize on that spike. So I really hope this video has opened your eyes to the new way of doing things, why you should take the next step and start running your online fitness coaching business like this. And I can promise you, if you take this free training, this free advice, you will be miles ahead of all the other coaches, 80% fitness coaches that are stuck in the old way. So guys, if that was helpful to you, follow the action steps, drop a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much.